So PTSD. Let me jump into like the note directly. This movie, huge themes of PTSD, and I can't exactly speak from experience. I don't have PTSD or have had PTSD, but I feel like this movie did a pretty good portrayal of someone with PTSD. This guy has like anxiety attacks. And like at first, because of his ego, at first he's like, "What do you mean anxiety attack?" Only to later like kind of come to grips with the fact that you know what, maybe not everything is all right.
And that was like a big part of the movie. And like eventually Tony does move on from some of his past things. He brings back the one-armed robot, who was in every Iron Man movie.
Mm.
He gives everyone who's on this journey a little gift for it. Figured out what was wrong with the medicine. Gets his own shrapnel off. It helps everyone, honestly, even the kid. Gives him like a whole bunch of technology.
So I don't know if this is a good movie. I honestly don't. But one thing I can say definitively that this is actually not an Iron Man movie. This is a Tony Stark, and I love it for that. I really like the way they characterize Tony Stark, the individual, in this movie. There is some scenes that stand out to me in particular, where he's calling the kid to figure out like how's the suit going. He's talking to Jarvis and like, oh, it's not charging, and then he like fucking swerves off the road.
Yeah.
The humor in this movie is also pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Another like notable scene, that diner. He's fighting the AIM lady. I remember specifically, because he's still being like like Tony Stark, hucking it up, even though he's like in an extreme disadvantage.
Yeah.
He's like literally he sets the building, or at least the entrance, on fire as the lady walks into it. I think the line he says is like, "You kind of walked into this one, but I've dated chicks hotter than you."
He's Tony Stark.
He's Tony Stark the entire way through.
You can never not doubt that.
Mm-hmm. And I also like the fact that one, it rounds out his character arc. Two, this has the least amount of Iron Man it has the least amount of Tony Stark being Iron Man in Iron Man history, really.
Yeah.
He actually has to fight without the suit. He has to be Iron Man still without the suit. By far the most fascinating.
And then when he eventually gets the suit, you can understand how he acts like this. He's not helpless without it.
He's a mechanic. He builds things, as the kid put it.